Hello, welcome back to my Python platformer tutorial series. In this episode, we are going to add input for our game, so we'll be able to move the player left and right. By the way, I'm now using Sublime Text for my Python IDE, because I like it much better than PyScripter. So first of all, we need to create two new variables, movex and movey. And we're going to set them both to 0 to start with. So you move x comma move y equals 0, 0. And these, we're just going to use these for the movement of the player. We're not actually going to be using move y at this tutorial, because that's up and down, and we'll use that for jumping, and we're not going to do that in this video. So next we're going to add in if statements for the different keyboard events. So this is going to include the Pygame key down and Pygame key up events. So let's type that in. So we're going to put if event.type equals Pygame.key down, like that. And then underneath, well, actually we're just going to go out of that at the moment and then do if event.type equals Pygame.key up. And then we'll do some stuff. Going back to the first one, in the key down event, we need to put in the right key and the left key events. And in each one, we need to change the movex variable by 5 for the right key and -5 for the left key. So we need to put if event.key equals Pygame.key underscore left. Or actually, we'll do right first. And then in here, we want to do movex equals 5. Make sure it's 5 and not -5, because -5 is going to be for this one. So elif just means if that one wasn't true, then this one will get executed if this is true. So if event.key equals Pygame.key underscore left, then we're going to set movex to -5. That's important. The -5 makes it go to the left, +5 makes it go to the right. That's just how coordinates work in Pygame. So now that we've done that, we need to do pretty much the same thing for the key up event. So we can just copy and paste the code that we've already written. So if we just get all of this, and Control-C it, and put it back in here. And so now we've done that, we just need to change the values of movex in each one to 0. Like that. So now we've got the left and right key events, we just need to add on movex to the x variable of the player to get it to move. To do that, literally all we need to do is under here, we just write player.x plus equals movex. This adds on the movex variable to the player's x coordinate, which makes it move. So now we can test this out. So we go to Tools, Build if you're using Sublime Text. And now you can see we can move left and right. I'll just move that up a bit. We can move it left and right across the screen. We can't jump yet, but we'll add that in probably in the next tutorial after this one. So what's happening here is when the left or right key is pressed, the move x variable changes to either 5 or -5. This then gets added on to the x variable of the player down here. So the player moves either forward or backward. So if move x is positive, then it gets added on, making the x coordinate go more positive. If it's negative, then it gets taken away, making the x coordinate of the player less basically, making it more negative. And also then when the key is released, because this just tests if when when the key is pressed, not actually like when it's holding down. The event gets triggered when the key's pressed. So when the key gets released, these get set back to 0, and that stops the player.x from changing, so the player stops moving. So anyway, that's going to be about it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.